A somewhat patriotic feel to set the stage in this one. The color wheel of the USA on display. A couple of teams who don the red and blue. The Jayhawks will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Shakes off the defender. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm an offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw it Ship. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Gives it to the back on the draw. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Woollyhan. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, better look out! And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got a man. It's Cook. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides the back and leaves it. Got a little space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the...
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback extends the play. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Under fire! And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for a man. It's Ship. Makes the grab. It's Simon. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Like that or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Can't get him to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Unloads quickly. There he goes. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
And the Jayhawks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Willihan. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
10. Louisiana Tech, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. On target to the left. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. To the air. It's Ship. Under fire. Still on his feet at the 45.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Finds his man. It's Thorne. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. grabbed in the middle. It's Simon. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Jayhawks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Willihan. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the low back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick release by the QB. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Ship. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in, it's Simon. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Made a defender miss. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Punts it out of the air.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Finds his big tight end. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
24, Louisiana Tech, 10.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Ship. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got his man. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Woollyhan. Got his man quickly. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Brings it in down the left side. Hits the crease. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Fires to the middle. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Willihan. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Got the first down and more. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets it out quickly. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Handoff to the single back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Jayhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Ship. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They boot it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They're going to run it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the 1st down. The Jayhawks are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Kane. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Ship. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They've got it to the 9-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Gets a draw. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. He'll keep it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Thorne. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
That makes the score Kansas 38.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Willihan. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cross. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Right on the money. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Slithers into space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping him.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Woolleyhan. Big fella moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the 1st down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground.
Touchdown, Kansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the quick game.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Off play action on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Woolleyhan. Dumps it to the back. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got him in the flat. Breaks into the open. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Give to the back. Showing off the arms. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Ship. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we will certainly see miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Here comes the 2-point try.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Fights off a defender. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He'll pull it on the read. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To throw, it's Woollyhan. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Hands it off. Brings the tackle. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Ship. Hauls it in. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower.